Hello and welcome to the 29th edition of Meyer Memos. Today is April 7th, 2019. We have a technology meeting on Monday, April 8th at 8 o'clock in the Media Center. We have a staff meeting on Tuesday, April 9th at 8 o'clock in the Media Center. The agenda is as follows. And I'm going to share some technology opportunities, and then the staff is going to complete an EL survey to help guide our practice in the district. We have an ISST meeting on Wednesday, April 10th at 8:05 in the conference room. We have a severe weather or tornado drill taking place Thursday, April 11th at 1:45. This is going to be a statewide drill. Please review your handout for location, where you need to be, and please ask if you're not sure where you should be. We have a BLT meeting on Friday, April 12th at 7:30 in the conference room. Our VEEP food drive will be taking place on April 22nd to the 26th. Special days are as follows. Monday is Fun Hair Day with laundry, detergent, soap, personal care items, so they'll bring that in. Tuesday is PJ Day, and they'll bring in breakfast items. Wednesday is Baking Day, so you bring in baking items like sugar, flour, baking mixes, chocolate chips. Thursday is Hat Day, so if you bring in $1 or more or less, I'm okay with that, to wear a hat. And then Friday is Spirit Wear Day. Wear your Spirit Wear today and bring in a canned food. Now, just know that $1 brings in 5 pounds of food, so that can go a long way. And then this is the district's web design timeline. So basically what I'm saying is these are all the different things they did: the discovery process, the design phase, the build phase, prototype, content loading, feature adjustments. But the main thing is our target launch for new web page will be December of 2019. So every school in the district will have a new web page. And this is the process that they're going through. Maintenance work orders. You heard Andy or saw Andy's email. So you want to use this link. It looks like this. I sent that out earlier. Person making the request, room number, the work request, target date to complete, and then submit. It's really important that we do this because Andy and Dean will respond to it, but it really helps them prioritize what they need to do. Registration for #271learns. All those classes that you're looking into need to be registered by May 3rd. That's a month from now, roughly. People will be paid for up to 12 hours. Here are the offerings. There's many math, so think about this when things get stressful in the fall. You may want to do this in the summer, and I know it's our time, but seriously think about it. You can get paid for it, plus it kind of alleviates some stress. So we got literacy, we have digital learning, culturally responsive teaching. That's the class that I shared with you, and keep note of that because we're going to talk about that in a minute. And then relicensure. So these are the possible offerings that you may want to look into. So culturally responsive teaching class that I shared with you, it's based on Zaretta Hammond's book, Culturally Responsive Teaching in the Brain. I find it very fascinating because it helps us to learn best about how the brain works and how the people learn. And also the big thing is it's culture responsive. So there's a lot of wonderful strategies in here, and it's a great way to reach all students. So QComp used this last year as their focus. So Tim Suzuki knows a lot about it. PLC Leads had some training in it. The registration open must be submitted by the November 15th. That's the latest, but you can take it over the summer as well. And then this will probably be a focus for next year. We may do some different pieces of this, but it's really a strong resource for us on how we approach working with all types of children. Summer school registration. At this point, we have 40 kids signed up. That's less than 10% of our total population, which isn't quite accurate, but first grade has 5, second has 10 signed up, third has 7, fourth has 5th, fifth has 7, and sixth has 6th. Now you're going, what are you talking about? These are the grades for next year, so basically just go back 1 year. So kindergarten has 5, and so on and so on. Please be sure to remind families the due date is this Friday, April 12th. So we need our last push to get these in. Our master schedule, Jenny Dervingus is heading a work group. She's working on the schedule, and remember, we need to work through EL push-in. which I do not want to stop because we saw a lot of growth, and I know that there's some things we have to work out, but we're going to continue with our EL push-in, special ed considerations, and new specialization program with our fourth and fifth, which I will share what we're doing with that in the coming weeks here in the memo. There'll be more information to come regarding the master schedule. This is our quiet room results for March. We had 62 total. That's compared to 94 of last year. And last year we had 14 total days in school. This year we had 14, so the same. So we knocked down 32. The major ones were 31, so half of them were major, and half of them were calming breaks or student issues. You look at the location, most of it's happening in the classroom or at recess. And then problem behaviors, disruptive orderly conduct, insubordination. These are like, they're not fighting, but it's more goofing around, doing those kind of things, getting in arguments. There was more fighting this year, or this month. Threat and intimidation, assault, vandalism, property damage, and then academic integrity, cheating, plagiarism. So a lot of it, most of our stuff revolves around people not getting along. But at this time too, these are very small numbers. So keep up the great work. We just have to stay focused on and figure out where our spots need addressing. So, well, that's it. Thank you and have a great weekend.